Hello, if you're already watching, just give me 2 minutes. There we go. Share to the group. And we're done. Okay, hello. Feels like I was only live, earlier today, but no, it was Sunday I was last live. I'm making ratatouille today, because we've not had it in ages, and it's a really good side dish. Sorry, I've just realised the camera's really showing a lot of the table where it doesn't really need to. Let me see if I can move it forwards. We don't need all that space. Looks a bit better. That'll do. How are we all? What are we up to? I'm just going to start prepping some veg because that's the main part, is using up whatever veg you've got in the fridge. So we've got some courgette. Instead of aubergine, I'm using all courgette. So I'll be doubling this. Leek and shallots. I've got some carrot as well, which I'll throw in. It's not in the recipe, but we like it in this. I've got some lazy garlic. And out. I'm live. Sorry, Dan and Louis have just got back. Outside. And then also I thought I'd add some lazy chili in there as well. So the only thing I need to get out of the fridge is the butter. But we might as well set some of this up first.
You alright there?
Yeah?
Yeah. In my hand, are you okay?
You can do the chicken if you want.
Yeah, okay.
I've cut it up, but not done the visit. Why are you acting surprised?
Well, you're not going to on the big TV.
Because it doesn't. My laptop doesn't plug into the big TV, okay. So when I stream from mine, I just go from my laptop. And I don't think I've tried. What do I have? My camera does work with your laptop, doesn't it? Because I had to download an app to look at.
Hello.
Well, yeah, but you're.
Hi, Nathan.
Better?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, eyebrows and below.
It's not your live, is it?
Well, that's what I
And
said.
if you're at the back, you'll fit in.
Noise.
Huh?
I'm not allowed to make any noise.
You don't make noise when you're at the back dipping chicken in it, but you do when you're washing your pots and pans in the sink.
Honestly, just get on with it.
Hello, everyone. Oh, now the dogs won't shut up. It's always me that gets the noise complaints as well.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about the dogs barking, so I do apologise.
Right, so is this going to go in the crisping basket, yeah?
I might as well.
Yeah.
So with this, we're just having some breaded chicken. With a new blend. Do you want to talk about that? Or do I just leave them hanging? Hi, Karen.
Well, it's a
mix.
It's not a KFC blend.
Maybe we should call it that.
But not
KFC.
But it is a keto fitness chicken.
Keto fried chicken.
Keto fried chicken. All right, keto fried chicken blend.
Okay, right. Actually,
not KFC.
Actually, the label hasn't gone to print. It's going to print this evening. Keto fried chicken or keto fitness chicken?
I think it has to be fried. Actually,
I think it's fried.
Yeah, I think it has to be fried. But definitely not KFC.
Not KFC. We're not abbreviating. Hi, Maxine. So if you're thinking, what are they all about? What's this new blend? Join us on Friday. We've got some special announcements. And this is like a sneak peek. just peeling the shallots. There's a pro tip: get the bigger ones, and they're easier to peel. I'm just chopping these so that they're all kind of the same size. But again, you can use whatever veg you have. So if you want to add peppers in, you can add peppers. I'm not weighing anything out, but the rough, if you want like macros and strict measurements, I've linked the recipe in the description of the video, either on YouTube or on Facebook, wherever you are, or it's in the WTF cookbook. Hi, Margaret. Emma says, or I can't believe it's not KFC. Well, this leek is strong.
You might need to wash those leeks.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, I'm going to whack them all in the pan. Not in the pan, the, what do you call it? Right, I'm standing away to cut these leeks because they're properly strong. This light doesn't make it look any better either. Right, I'm going to whack them in, what's the thing called? Colander?
Yeah, colander. Well done.
Okay. Courgette. 400 grams of courgette is going to be this whole thing, isn't it?
Actually, no, that's quite a large courgette. You're probably looking at 2/3 of that. If you just rinse the skin off underneath the tap, you won't need to wash it when it's cut.
No, you're wrong. This whole thing weighs 330.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll just use the whole thing.
Just use the whole thing.
So question from Stephen. Hi all, the Chinese chili beef you made recently uses egg white powder or egg white protein powder. Are they the same? I think so. Just check the ingredients. If you're looking to buy one, just check the ingredients and it'll just be egg white.
Yeah, it should just be. There should be nothing else added to it.
Yeah.
So it's usually just called egg white powder, not egg white protein powder. But obviously the white is the protein.
So some companies might call it protein.
Some companies might call it protein powder, but it should just contain one ingredient, egg white.
Do you want to get the bag out from the cupboard? So we use one from My Protein. We just get huge bags of it because we use it quite a lot in think coatings and things like that.
Yeah, crispy chicken.
But also it doesn't really go off.
There you go.
That's the one.
Egg white powder, and it does say it's obviously My Protein. It says protein there. So
just make sure if it's saying like egg white protein powder, just check the ingredients because maybe they've mixed it with a blend. Hi Rob. Yeah, we don't pretend to be professional. He says, yeah, you love these live cooking sessions, warts and all.
I'm very professional. Look, I'm even using tongs.
Why are you using tongs?
Because it's a very sticky, messy job otherwise. And you tell me off for washing my hands because it's too noisy.
There's a difference between washing your hands and washing a really, really loud pan over and over again in the sink.
Well,
People just wanted to see how to make Florentines.
Washed up their pans, I wouldn't need to do it all the time.
I do. We've been through this. It's normally the wok, isn't it? It's normally this.
Yeah.
I don't use this except from like lives.
Right, I've got some of the chicken made, and it's in the air crisping basket for the grill. So air fry. I'll put it on for 20 minutes. It'll probably take a little bit longer. This other bit, I'm going to deep fry.
Nice. Just need to get the butter out. Okay.
So this is the coconut oil that has been used, cooled, sieved, I think 3 or 4 times. It's obviously in one of our yogurt pots, but that's probably about half a kilo of coconut oil, which I'm going to warm. Just going to melt it a little bit in the microwave.
I've just added some butter to the pan, 30 grams of butter or olive oil. And yeah, garlic is the first thing. I'm going to add some of these chili in as well.
Yeah.
Should I add it in at the same time as the garlic?
Yes.
So what is everyone else having for dinner? I forgot to post our meal plan actually, but we did plan it out, and this was on the plan. So far we're doing well. Yesterday was also on the plan.
Yeah.
Tomorrow has to be because you're making it with the members, so you're making kedgeree.
Reminds me, I need to get some fish.
Yep. There's a cauliflower in there though, and plenty of broccoli stalks, so we've got that sorted. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic. And how much chili do you reckon?
Is it lazy chili?
Yeah.
Yeah, not much more than like, half a teaspoon.
Alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
So Karen's fasting. Off to a great start.
That's an easy meal plan to follow.
That is an easy meal plan. Already smells amazing, just frying the garlic and chilies in the butter. So not a high heat, just getting it to go a bit golden. And I'm just going to add all the veg in at the same time. I'll start with the stuff that's in the colander. So, carrots, leek and shallots are going in. So actually, although the carrots aren't in the recipe, they're making up for the lack of bulk from the missing bit of courgette. So that works out well. As I said, you can use whatever veg. If you eat mushrooms, then mushrooms would go well in this, wouldn't they?
Yeah? Oh yeah, mushrooms are a great bulker.
Do we have any whole tomatoes?
No, I think I finished them off a couple of days ago. When I had that steak?
Yeah. So I opened a carton of passata earlier this morning, so there's a little bit over 400 mils, but that's going to be the bulk instead of the tinned chopped tomatoes, purely because we've got a ridiculous amount of passata in the house from Kestable, and we're still going through it. So, I haven't bought tinned tomatoes since July.
No.
Going to increase the heat a bit. Oh, and the recipe said a teaspoon of dried basil or 10 to 12 basil leaves. Anything in the house that we could use?
No, I think we're almost out of herbs, aren't we?
I think we are, but do we have any in the garden?
I've only got fresh sage.
Sage would work.
Yeah, sage and...
That's why I added in the chilies, because there's not a herb. Otherwise, I was thinking I'd just add some paprika in.
Yeah.
It seems to go really well with
Yeah,
this
it
particular
does. It
passata.
does.
Also, I'm keeping the mascarpone out of this because we'll add it on like as a dollop on top, because I won't have any, but Louis will. Yeah, actually, Emma, I do really like passata. Especially we use it a lot to make like a tomato sauce, and obviously it just saves not blending it. So, but yeah, the reason why we're using it today is just purely because we have loads left. It would be quite nice to have the texture from the chopped tomatoes, but there's enough in here in terms of chunky veg. So I'm just adding the courgettes in. The chicken smells amazing already.
Yeah.
There we go. Hi, Sue.
Right, so I'll start the chicken over here, but we'll switch cameras in there.
Sorry?
Sorry, we'll
Switch pans.
There.
So, what does the book say? Fry for around 5 minutes over medium heat until they begin to soften and slightly brown. Add the tomatoes and herbs. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes on a high heat. Once the sauce begins to bubble, reduce the temperature and allow it to simmer. So once it gets to the simmering point, I'll move this up to the back so Dad can come over here and fry some chicken. It's a joint live today. I'll tell you what, adding the chili in this is a good shout. It smells great. I think Louis will like that as well.
Yeah.
I think I might make this quite a bit over the winter because it's a really nice...
Yeah,
there are 2 main dishes, buttered cabbage and ratatouille, but we've not made ratatouille in ages.
Yeah, we used to have it quite a lot, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, because it's easy. I mean, Sue batch cooks it so that then she just has like whatever protein is in. So like we've got some pork steaks in there. It'd go really well with this as well.
Yeah.
It means you don't have to worry about spicing up the protein all the time because you can add whatever you want to this. And obviously it uses up loads of veg. I bet you could even use things like broccoli stalks and things in this.
Yeah, chop it up into them.
Because they'd actually have quite a good texture.
Yeah.
Sue's asking if she can adopt me. I'm 19. Can you adopt someone who's over 18?
I think so.
A couple more minutes. It's still not quite soft enough. These can go away there.
Was there a delivery this afternoon?
Sorry?
Was there a delivery this afternoon? I got an email. Oh.
Did they not deliver to Joe's?
Well, they may have done. I just don't know what it was.
Stickers. So I've got some paprika here. Oh, nice. Joe's having pork steaks with sage butter and keto cauliflower cheese. Joe, I absolutely love sage. It goes so well with something like that. What do you reckon? I don't want to leave it until it's too soft because otherwise.
No, because we don't want to send it sloppy.
I'll add the carton of passata in now. As I said, there's a little bit more than 400 mils in, but it's fine. Would you rinse this out to get the bottom, or no?
No.
I just don't want it to be too runny. It's gone all quiet.
Well, apparently it was received by me at 2:15, which is pretty hard to do because I was in the car.
There's been no knock. The dogs have not heard anything today. How much paprika?
Oh, a good spoon and a bit, yeah.
And would you add anything else? I know in like shakshuka you would add cumin or garam masala or something.
No, because you've already got chili in there, so
Right.
you don't want too many different.
So just leave it at that with a bit of salt at the end. Alright, so paprika's gone in. Cook 1 to 2 minutes on a high heat, will do. And then that lid. We'll just cover it and whack it on the back.
Yeah, my oil's
Fry some
nearly.
chicken.
Yeah, oil's nearly hot.
Yeah, the only herb we've got there is dill.
No,
That won't really,
you can get into buying herbs.
That won't really come through in the tonight, will it? What's temperature you at?
130, well, 140, so we can switch over.
Which needs to be 180.
Yeah, we'll soon get there. You ready to switch?
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Lid on. Do we see if I can put the stream on?
Yeah, please. It's just staring into that little screen.
Do you need your glasses?
Yeah, but I can't use them while I'm cooking. Right, so the oil's got to be 180, 190 before we start adding food into it. Obviously, this pan, it's only got, it's less than an inch worth of oil at the bottom of the pan, so you don't want to overload it either. But the chicken takes just a minute or two to cook, so so it doesn't need to be a lot of oil. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't need to be a lot. This is more than enough to cook off what is effectively about, I don't know, it's probably a good 300 grams of chicken. So sort of,
Yeah, there was probably, it was 2 ridiculously big chicken breasts.
Yeah, so sort of 2/3 of it has gone into the Ninja, and I've probably got a third out here. Right, so we're at 170, just creeping up to 180 now. There we go. Even that looks better because it's lighter. It felt really dark here then.
Okay, yeah, because the TV wasn't on, so it was a big black square on the wall. Sit and watch.
Put that there. All right, I'm going to get a little plate.
Do we to adjust the camera? Actually, should I see if I can
Yeah, see if you can.
angle the camera down? They don't need to see you.
They don't need to see me.
No.
Quite right.
Ooh, look at that. Happy?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
That's the best I can do
Right.
without my robotic arm I want to get, so hopefully that's alright. You can see it bubbling away.
Have you found one of those arms yet?
I think I did, yeah. To be fair, I wanted to see how much that weighed with its mic before I
I can't wear them cooking ever because I can't look around the room. The second I lift my head off the screen or the piece of paper that I'm reading, it sends me all a bit funny. Leave me alone. Right, so you can sort of pretty much see instantly they have turned. So you'll see the two different textures from air crisping and deep frying. When you deep fry it, try and get a piece without, then you get that batter, crispy batter.
Oh, look at that focus.
Went a bit dark there then. I'm trying to get the light again. There you go.
It's focusing.
So you get that crispy, you get that crispy batter. Whereas in an India, it's sort of drier. This is coconut oil, Rob. So this is cooking coconut oil, yeah.
Has no flavour. Oh, we've got an old tub handy, haven't we?
There should be, yeah. So this is why you do want to make sure your chicken is fairly thin strips, because you don't want it to overcook. Or you don't want the batter to overcook while the chicken is still trying to cook.
Ignore the fact that this has Scotch eggs in, but it's not going to focus now, is it? That's the brand, KTC Cooking Coconut Oil.
So I normally get that from Morrison's. Right, I'm going to take a couple of these pieces out, test them out for temperature. Yeah, so 75 it jumped to pretty quickly. Yeah, definitely reuse the oil. This one's been used 3 or 4 times. Yeah, 75. So they're the thicker pieces. So they're at 75 already. Right, let's get some of these other ones. Some of them are slightly bigger, but they're not quite as chunky. Again, don't overload the pan. 4 or 5 at a time. Otherwise, you'll just cool the oil down and it'll just turn into a bit of a mess. You need it to fizz like that when it first starts. Right. That piece wasn't quite done enough. Yeah, it was the thickest piece that was there. It was at 60, but not quite right. Things are actually done. Yeah. So they only took 12 minutes. So that's. Can you get the focus right on that? Can you do it manually?
The screen turns off when it.
Oh, right.
Comes in. Oh, There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I can tap
Right.
it.
So you probably have to be more careful about overcooking the chicken in the air crisper, or the air fryer, than you do in the oil, because you'll dry it out otherwise. It's still nice and juicy on the inside. Yeah, it's good.
It's moments like this that we go, oh, this is such a good camera.
Very nice. Mmm. I just got a hit of black pepper there.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's what makes it really, isn't it?
Wow, yeah.
It's such a difference.
Okay. Is the fat? It'll absorb some of the fat, but it's pretty much impossible to work the macros out on the fat percentage. Well, I suppose what you could do is you could weigh the fat.
We did work it out for fish bites.
Did we?
Now, obviously, it depends on the bigger the piece of chicken, the more surface area there is.
Yeah.
But actually, you'd probably eat fewer pieces of chicken, so you'd take in
Yeah,
less fat.
you could try and work it out by weighing the fat out and then weighing it once you've finished.
The fish bites were quite useful because they're all kind of like a spoon size, and per portion, 20 grams of oil was absorbed. So it was quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so the only way you could really do it is
Yeah.
weigh the oil before and then weigh the oil afterwards, but that's quite a bit.
So you can see the significant difference in the colour that you get when you hang on that way around. Yeah, that way around.
So what this one?
It's mirrored on my bloody screen, so you can see the difference in colour. So air crisp or deep fried. The coating goes completely different because when you fry egg white protein or egg white powder, it does puff out a little bit.
And the blend also has baking powder in to help it cut.
Okay.
Make it more like a.
Yeah.
I think the Goldilocks zone is pan frying, then finishing off in the air crisp.
Yeah, you can start them off in the
because they do go really crispy when they're in the
So I would, if you were going to do a lot, I would throw them into the oil, get them to that point, just give them maybe 30 seconds a minute, and then start layering them in the Ninja or in the oven. Salivating. Yeah, we're nearly done.
How's the ratatouille?
Yeah, it's good. I'm just going to leave the lid off for a few minutes. I'll be picking up a bit more, get rid of some of the moisture. Yep. Looks like we're done. Come here. Try to do it left-handed.
Big piece.
Yeah, done. Right, there we go. Hold on. Do you want to scoot the camera up just a fraction? So we can...
Do you lose that? There we go. That's better.
There you go, folks. So,
Yeah, this is looking good.
so we've got crunchy fried chicken. Could be crunchy with a K.
Not there. No.
Okay, we're not allowed crunchy fried chicken.
No, we're not. Ratatouille, which is what the live was actually.
Do you know, I
about,
almost thought you were going to put that on there. Then I was like, no, because it's paper. So the deep fried version, coconut oil, use lard. Entirely up to you, your choice. I would have used lard if I thought about it.
We had leftover coconut oil with already
and
flavour in it.
same dish, but cooked in the air crisp in the Ninja. So yes, frying is a little bit more of a mess, but texture-wise, fried.
Taste-wise,
fried.
Texture-wise,
I prefer the fried version.
Yeah, I prefer air crisp.
Yeah, but there you go. There's dinner. Right.
I'm going to whack this on. It needs to reduce a little bit more.
Yeah, just leave it on. And you can end the live. And we can eat. And feed the dogs.
Yeah, because Archie's looking a bit...
Yeah. Right, folks. We'll see you soon.
See you later. Thanks for watching.